Hello everyone and happy November. So today we're going to be doing a video which draw with me type of video, and so I don't know how else to explain it, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just jump in with a pencil and talk a little bit about what I'm doing. And if you want to draw along with me, you should. You definitely should. If you are, let me know what you're drawing. I would love to know. And yeah, I really like these kinds of videos because they're like really cool just to like have in the background. I personally love watching them, so yeah, it should be fun to make one. So I just had to have a coffee sip. What I am doing. So this is my sketchbook page, just a random one I have opened on, nothing really special. I'm just gonna start doodling whatever. But anyway, so basically I was on TikTok a little earlier and I saw a short video where it was like, for the month of November you should consider doing this challenge, which is like basically you draw every single day for the entire month of November. Now this challenge is different from like usual challenges because the thing about it that I really like is the fact that it eliminates a lot of pressure, because the challenge was like you have to draw every day, but you don't have to draw something like really great. You can draw a line, you can draw a smiley face, as long as you're drawing something, it counts. And I feel like that's a really good challenge to have if you have like art block, because I think there's like a lot of pressure for when, you know, you have art block, and I think as artists you tend to like put like a lot of pressure on yourselves to like draw something that's, you know, worthwhile and great and amazing, and you know, you kind of just like get in like this kind of like stuck place, or at least for me anyway, where it's like, you know, if you're not drawing something good, you don't want to draw it. But the thing is, like, you're not always going to have like good drawings, and you know, especially if you're still learning you know, you're gonna have bad drawings. So the purpose of this challenge was to basically get you know, to get people out of an art block. So I thought that was like the perfect challenge for me to take on, especially considering how I didn't do Inktober this year, or Arttober at any kind, and I've honestly been very like almost lacking when it comes to just drawing in general. So I want to try and fix that. So that's what we're going to be doing right now. And if you're watching this like and it's not November, you know, you don't have to do it to November. You can do it like any month, whatever. And you know, I think it's a good thing to have if you have like art block and stuff. So yeah, you can draw Doodle Box if you want. You know, there's no like right or wrong. You know, just draw whatever you want, and that counts. So I don't really like how big her head is, but I don't really care either. So since I mentioned Doodle Box, I think it's only fitting that I add him on this spread, because Doodle Box is great. I have a coffee mug that has him on it, and I don't have a reason why, I just do. And let's see. Just gonna kind of shade in his mouth a bit, then we're done. Okay, so now that that's done, let's get our handy dandy phone and find some references, because I don't know what to draw. Yeah, I think we're gonna draw Link because I love Link. He's adorable. Alright, so back to this whole art challenge thing, and like and the thing is, I've been on this sketchbook for so long, and I'm honestly sick of it, and I just want to be done with this whole sketchbook. So yeah, I really want to just, you know, do well, I guess in this sketchbook anyway, not done with drawing it all together, but you know what I mean. Anyway, so yeah. So when it comes to art block, I think like everyone has it basically. Like if you've been drawing for any length of time, you've probably dealt with some art block, and if you haven't, yes you have. If you haven't, I don't know what to say. That's God level stuff right there. But you know, I think there's like a lot of like different ways to like deal with it. If whatever I say, like how I deal with it, is like just take it like with however many like grains of salt as you want, because like this is what I do whenever I have art block, but sometimes I just don't. So Okay. So first of all, I usually like if I realize that I haven't been drawing in a while, I'll kind of just sit down and force myself to draw, which really isn't like a great thing to do because I think then you're just kind of like defeating the fun. But at the same time, like I know I haven't drawn for a while and I know I'm like not going to get better if I don't, so it's a whole thing of me trying to just draw something and let that be good enough. Should I draw him holding a sword? I don't know how to draw swords though, so we're gonna figure that out. But anyway, back to art block. So fan art actually is one of the things that I would kind of recommend if you like have art block and you want to draw something but you don't know what. And the reason I see this is because I'm just giving him dot eyes, I don't care. Anyway, the reason I say this is because you know, fan art, you know, is you know, of characters you like, and it usually can be like a lot of fun. I don't do fan art that much because I want the character to look as much as themselves as possible, and so when I draw them and they don't look like themselves, I'm kind of just like, no, and I want to give up. But that sucks when it happens, but yeah. So I'm obviously, well, probably not a lot obviously, but I'm drawing Breath of the Wild Link because he's like the one that I know best, because it's like the only game I've like finished to completion. So I say finished to completion, but I haven't really played any other Zelda game. I've started 2 of them, but I either got lost and gave up, or I just went back to playing Breath of the Wild. So yeah, I'm sorry guys, I'm not a real OG Zelda fan, but I do be loving the franchise, can't lie, no cap. It just sounded like grandma. I'm actually not all that old, I'm not an old lady. He's so cute. Alien. Oh. Has anyone seen the shut up phone? Play the demo for the new Zelda, the Hyrule Warriors. I'm so excited for that. And I already played the demo. I don't know if I finished it though. I know I was close to the end, but I wasn't sure if it was over or not, so I kind of just X'd out and then I lost all my progress, so I don't know if I finished it. But anyway, I'm like so excited for it because it looks really cool and you get to play Zelda, and that's awesome. I'm like a little disappointed, like the controls are so different, because I was having a hard time with that, because like I was expecting the controls to be like just like Breath of the Wild. But anyway, the controls, as I was talking about, I was disappointed because I was so confused. I didn't know what I was doing, and I'm like, I'm so used to like using these different buttons to make Link attack, but then there's also the fact that you have like you get different characters, and this you get to play as different characters. So, you know, it's whatever. Okay. You don't look like Link right here. This dude right here, that's not Link. That's his evil twin Lonk. But I recommend that. Another thing that I really recommend if you like don't know what to draw is to draw like from life. I usually do this when I have no idea what to do on a page because it doesn't like require a lot of thinking on my end, because I'm legit just trying to draw something as accurately as possible. So I don't have to think about like how, you know, creative or whatever I should be, or like what I should draw anyway. So that's definitely one thing I would recommend, because not only are you like improving your art because you're, you know, drawing stuff from life. When you draw from life, you're learning about like, you know, how stuff actually is basically, and it does, you know, as I said before, it kind of like eliminates the whole what to draw type of thing. So I definitely would recommend doing that if you don't know what to draw. Another thing you can do are use draw this in your styles challenges. Those are always great because, you know, they're fun to do, and you know, and again, you don't have to think about what you're drawing. You're just drawing, you know, someone's, usually their character, and you know, your own style, and that's fun. So what are these things on his like wrist, not wrist, but like these like forearms, because he's wearing like a white shirt underneath his blue tunic, and he has like the thing. if you played the game, you know what I'm talking about. The thing on his wrist, it was like arm warmers basically, but they're not, because I know on one hand he has He has like the little, I'm so bad at talking today. Jesus. So the last video I made, I didn't have to talk, so it was just a speed thing. He has this, like, a piece of armor on his one arm, and like, yeah, I get that. But I don't know what the sleeve things are for. But, whatever, it's not important. I did not have to go that deep in talking about that. It really was not that important, so my bad. Then he has his legs. Obviously, I really hope he has his legs. He's gonna have a hard time fighting me with just arms. Okay, I got that quick. Okay, else. But honestly, if you like drawing your LCs, it really shouldn't be a problem. I mean, as long as you're like, you know, actively trying to like improve where you think you need to, and not like neglecting that, I guess. It's really good, but I mean, whatever. I mean, you can draw whatever you want. It's like, no one can really tell you what to do, so draw whatever. Draw a Doodle Box if you want, and draw Link, draw Zelda, draw who else is it? Draw Sidon. You should definitely draw Sidon, and you should definitely tag me in said drawing of Sidon. Sidon? Did they ever say his name in the game? Like, now I'm curious. I don't know if I'm saying his name right, because I've never heard anyone say it actually. Because, like, everyone said, they said Link, and they say Zelda. I don't know, because, like, they talk in the game, but they don't talk much. And, like, did they ever say, someone please correct me in the comments. Is it Sidon? Like, Poseidon? Whatever. Is it Sidon? Or is it Sidon? I think it's Sidon, actually. And it's just one O, and there's not a little thing. I'm gonna say Sidon. So, okay, that was unnecessary. If you're like me and you know, you kind of get into these really bad art blocks and you kind of like stop drawing for a good length of time, I would say like don't pressure yourself. Like you really, like, as like the challenge is basically, you don't have to make like this perfect drawing, because like drawing something is going to be like 10 times better than drawing nothing at all. Draw it because you want to, and can I just say Link is so cool. Like, he's so cool. Like, even though he doesn't talk, he's like such a cool character. Like, I know like the reason they made him a silent protagonist and all. That's one uncomfortable looking shoe. Okay. Well, if I'm gonna draw Link, I obviously have to draw Zelda too. Let's just get rid of their torso. Like almost altogether. Sorry, you're listening for arm privileges. Alright, okay, so this is like one of the things that sucks on art block, because I don't know like what pose to draw her in. And if that's ever a problem for you guys, start drawing. Like, draw the head. Well, I draw the herdfish, you don't have to. But, you know, just start drawing, and, you know, just go from there. Link is shorter than Zelda. I just want to point that out. Well, at least in this game, he's shorter than Zelda. This is going to be wildly inaccurate because Link is like a midget compared to half of Hyrule. But that's okay, we still love him. But anyway, I was talking about poses, so I got distracted again. I have the mindset of a freaking gerbil, so like, this isn't anything new, like what I'm saying. Like, I'm pretty sure like so many artists do this, but like, break the pose you want or you're trying to go for down into like, you know, shapes kind of like this, or like you kind of saw what I did with Link at first. But, like, break it down into shapes, try to get like a general idea of what you want. You don't have to do that, of course. That's what I do, and that's what other, like, a lot of artists do as well, I think. I don't really know. I'm not gonna speak for other artists, actually, never mind. But yeah, that's a good way, because, you know, you get to get a more general idea of what it is you're drawing before you go in with hard detail, and you're kind of, like, stuck in whatever it is that you drew, and you don't really want to have it, like, looking like that. If that makes sense. Does Zelda have freckles? No, she doesn't. No, she doesn't. Does she? No, she doesn't. You don't have nose privileges, eyebrow privileges, because Link doesn't have eyebrows, and I don't want him to feel left out. enough. Alright. Stuff like that. Because if you guys also, if you have any like tips for Black, feel free to drop them in the comments because, you know, why not? I can use tips too. And, you know, for anyone else who just stops by and they're like, they need some help. And so honestly, when this video is posted, it's probably like a week or so into November. So I might do another one if anyone's interested. I probably won't. I'm not going to. I might not, but you know, just don't hold me to it because I really don't know, because this year is unpredictable and I don't know what I'm gonna be doing. I was gonna draw short hair Zelda, but I don't want to anymore, so we're drawing long hair Zelda. Yeah, let's draw that. That's a lot easier. Can't wait till like 2030 till we finally get a canon Zelda and Link game. Like, that's gonna be a great day. It really doesn't matter, but even if you are drawing dresses, you still should definitely draw the legs because it helps. These legs look like crap, by the way. But yeah, you should definitely draw the legs because it's like helpful to know where stuff goes. Yeah, that makes sense. I honestly really like her dress that she wears. It's like really cute, but it's like interesting. It's kind of weird looking sometimes, but I like it. I think it's a cute looking dress. Okay, that does not look like a body. Of course, she has this dress that's kind of going like that. Just kind of do like this, and doesn't look right. Like, I think it's just kind of like that. That's good enough, I think. But you know what? That's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and do some more drawings. I found a good reference for Mifa. So let's go ahead and draw Mifa. I'm gonna draw her at a bit of an angle. I don't think her head is shaped like that, but let me draw that. How does that? Kind of goes like that. Looks like that a little bit. Just go ahead and draw this little thingy. So I think I'm gonna speed this up a bit, like go to time lapse, and I'm gonna just go ahead and I'm gonna ink this after I just finish. I just fixed this one part, this other part that I don't like. That's good enough. That's good enough. Okay, so I don't really feel like lining Zelda and this guy. So I'm just gonna use the magic of editing to just go ahead and get this done. So okay, so our line art's done, and we finished a page, so that's nice. Okay, so I want this to be sort of a longer video because it's like a draw with me, and it's just something, you know, nice to probably have in the background. You could probably draw along or whatever. So anyway, I'm going to pick something to redraw out of these 3 old sketchbooks because they're on the top. And yeah, so find something to redraw. We're gonna redraw it, and we're gonna have a fun time. That's 5 years ago. Holy crap! So yeah, 2015, and yeah, it's just all alone. That might be fun. Actually, I have a good idea with that. I'm gonna keep that on maybe. I'm gonna make a full illustration of this one right here because I feel like I got a good idea for this. And this one I'm just gonna doodle on this page. So let's get started. Okay, so I am going to start with this one because I'm just redrawing it. And this one's gonna be full illustration, as I said. So also, since we're talking about another good thing to do when you have art block is to do redraws because they are very helpful, and you know, you're just drawing something you've already drawn and trying to improve upon it where you can. So I think that's a really good thing to do for art block because it kind of boosts your, you know, confidence, I guess, and you know, shows you that yeah, you've gotten better from when you first started drawing or from wherever that drawing was. So yeah, I definitely think it will be it's a good idea to do some. So we're done with a little redraw, a little doodle right here. Okay, so go ahead and write redraw, write the date because I will forget. It's the 2nd, and it's the 2020. Okay. So yeah, I kind of like this. I think it's cool looking. I don't know why I said it like that. I think it looks cool. It's definitely a upgrade, like with the clothes, I think, and the face and the hair. But yeah, other than that, it kind of just looks like exactly the same. But alright, so this one I have a little bit more of a idea. So I'm actually gonna try and thumbnail some stuff first. Okay, so this is probably a horrible thumbnail, but okay, so I am in a different sweater, and I now have nail polish. I don't know how, but I somehow managed to procrastinate yesterday, so much so that I completely just stopped doing this. So yeah, so we're redrawing this picture here. I got my thumbnail ready, and I did that already, and now that I'm done procrastinating and doing stuff other than that, we're gonna go ahead and do some drawing of this. So yeah, let's let's do this. Alright, so my idea for this is to make it look as much like this as possible, but at the same time make it obviously look better. But the biggest thing that I want to do is the biggest thing that I want to do is make him look a lot more ominous. Let's go and do that. I don't remember what I was talking about in my last video or the last thing I recorded because I have a very short attention span apparently. So I don't know. I know we're talking about art block and things to do for that, and previously I was talking about Link and Zelda, so yeah.
Did you really think that you could just fix it like that? Coming over here, trying to feed me your version of fact. Just how long did you think that you could fake it? Can't hold on, we already started breaking. I'm not yours, so stop acting like you own me. I know me, no, you're never gonna show me. I'm so beyond being hurt and heartbroken. I'm too far gone, I just can't even hold on. No, I know I should have stopped it when I noticed your eyes. Look at how they lie. Your eyes, they lie. Hold it over me, trying to make it seem like it's my fault. I don't think you see, 'cause baby, you've got it all wrong. Just how long did you think that you could fake it? Can't hold on, we already started breaking. I'm not yours, so stop acting like you own me. I know me, no, you're never gonna show me. I'm so beyond being hurt and heartbroken. I'm too far gone, I just can't even hold on. No, I know I should have stopped it when I noticed your eyes. Look at how they lie. Your eyes, they lie.
This is Lineart. That's finished, and we are officially done. I'm so tired. And okay, so I feel feel like there's something I wanted to say, but I honestly just completely forgot. But yeah, here's the drawings that we've done. We drew Link and Zelda and Mifa and some random character, Doodle Bob, and redraw, and that was fun. And yeah, so let me know if you guys like this kind of video. I honestly had fun making it. It took longer than like my usual videos because I had to talk, but it was honestly a lot of fun. So let me know if you want to see like more videos like this. If not, I don't know, I still might make them. But yeah, I'll probably make something else like this within the month, maybe. I'm not making any promises because we all know how that turns out. But yeah, I am gonna try and draw every single day, and hopefully I'll be able to finish up the sketchbook because there's not a lot of pages left. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Leave a like, leave a comment, be sure to subscribe so you can get updates. And yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you had fun. If you drew along with me, let me know what you draw. I would love to see that. So yeah, okay. Goodbye. Have a great day, night, sleep, whatever, and I'll see you next video, whenever that is. Okay.